Hey, what's up, Silver Stackers? Thank you for tuning in. This is Silver Slayer. I have a very controversial topic that I want to discuss today. I really want all of you to participate. Everyone really should throw in their 2 cents on this because it is very important. Like I said, it's a very controversial topic, so there's going to be a lot of different opinions. People are not going to agree. I'm sure there's going to be people bumping head in the comment section. Just be respectful. There's no wrong way to stack. What worked for me might not work for you, and vice versa. But this topic, which actually was brought to me by my moderator, he texted me this. He doesn't even know I'm making a video out of this, but he texted me this, and it made a lot of sense. And it really did showcase, when I talk about there's no wrong way to stack. But this is something that goes directly against what I've been mentioning, what I've been recommending. So before we jump into that, I did want to share one of the deals going on right now. As you can see, I'm offering the 2022 Silver Britannias with the new security feature, the most popular coins right now. I'm also offering 2022 Krugerrands, Philharmonics, and backdated Maples at only $4.75 over spot. These are some of the best coins you could add to your stack, especially the Britannias, Philharmonics, even Maples, and the Krugerrands. I mean, all of these coins are great government-backed coins, give that slight edge above generics, but are basically the same price. So if you want to purchase any of these, just send an email to info@milesfranklin.com. Let them know you want this deal, or ask what else they have in stock. They have a lot of other stuff. Let them know Silver Slayer sent you. I am positive they would love to hear it. Andy's a great guy. We also have some other stuff cooking up behind the scenes, so stay tuned. Now back to the conversation. We all know that Eagles have extremely high premiums, right? Up to 71% premiums on some of these sites like SD Bullion. 71% premiums for the most basic, standard, bottom of the barrel coin. But I used to recommend Eagles. Pre-2020, I used to tell everyone Eagles are the best coin. They have low premiums. They are recognized worldwide. That coin is a symbol of money. You could take an eagle anywhere across the world, show it to someone, and they will know that that coin is worth something. You can't do that with any other coin. Eagles are the most recognizable, most liquid coins in the world, which is also why, they were the best investment. For stacking channels, if you ever watch a stacker, they always had Eagles, because when it comes to trading and bartering, Eagles are going to be your best friend. Generics, a lot of people have never heard of Volcambi, never heard of Sunshine Mint, unless you're a silver stacker. So imagine trading or bartering in a dangerous situation with someone, and you hand them some generic round, and they're like, what is this? Is this real? Is this a fake? But if you hand them a government-backed Eagle, they're gonna definitely be more prone to trading or not causing conflict, because an eagle, you can always tell if it's real or not. I mean, most times when it comes to a generic round, though, if you've never seen what the real versus fake version of that round looks, you don't know. Most people know, at least have some type of idea of what an eagle looks like. So if it's fake, it's a lot more noticeable than just getting, some 1 ounce bar or generic 1 ounce round. Eagles are by far the best investment when it comes to trading and bartering between, preppers at least. But what about stackers? What if you're not investing in terms of trading or bartering? Is it worth paying that premium? Well, my moderator was saying, when you look at everything, the bigger picture of what's really happening, with the US dollar, with the economy, with silver, with the markets of liquidity, how you're going to be selling, Eagles almost still do make the most sense. But it also depends on what you think is going to happen. If you're looking at silver as just silver, just the weight, then yes, Eagles don't make sense, because that 1 ounce is going to be melted down regardless. So whether it's a 1 ounce round or a 1 ounce bar or 1 ounce coin, it's all going to be turned into to silver because it's needed for the solar panels or whatever, the EVs. So in that case, generic 10, 20 ounce bars would be the best route because that's the biggest bang for your buck. But you don't want to buy too heavy of bars because let's say silver does hit $100, $200, per ounce. Your potential client base, the potential customer is probably not going to have that much money to buy a 20, 30, a kilo bar at $100, $200 per ounce. Some might, but that shortens your potential customer base. Liquidity is key. And if all you have are kilo bars and you're trying to get it off, but someone that you come across doesn't have enough money to buy that kilo bar, since silver's $200, $250 an ounce, making that bar extremely expensive, then what are you going to do? Take a chainsaw and cut that bar into fourths, into eighths, into tenths? No. You're just SOL. Same goes to coins. Fractional silver, another thing you're going to see a lot of preppers have because it's very beneficial in terms of trading or bartering. Let's say you want to trade or you want to barter with someone trying to get something, but it's not worth a full ounce of silver because by that point, silver will be extremely valuable. What are you going to do? Take a chainsaw to that coin and try to get that whatever you're trying to barter with? Or just take the loss and give them that full ounce and just take what they have? Fractional is perfect for that. Fractional silver, which is junk silver, constitutional silver, not fractional rounds. Constitutional silver is the best way for fractionals. A mercury dime is basically a 10th ounce round, right? Walking Liberty $half, same thing as 50 cents or. Yeah, you see what I'm saying, though? Regardless of what someone thinks it's worth right now is relevant because when the time comes, that is where it's going to matter. It doesn't matter right now. It matters when you're actually going to be bartering. So when you're a stacker, you have to really figure out, why am I stacking? What do I think is going to happen? Because if you think that if you're investing into silver because of the industrial sector, the supply deficit, the silver shortage, then weight is the only thing that matters. So eagles won't matter. Just like the owner of my local coin shop, he always says, silver is silver. He doesn't care how pretty the coin looks. He doesn't care how fancy it is. He's buying silver because of the 1 ounce inside of that coin, not how pretty it looks. The 1 ounce inside. So eagles, none of that stuff matters. But if you are someone who is investing from more of a logistical perspective, eagles will still make sense, especially if you get just coal eagles, doesn't have to be brilliant uncirculated eagles from APMEX. You could go to your local coin shop and just get some old dinged up eagles that I'm sure have pretty low premiums over spot. I mean, I know when I go to my local coin shop, there's usually like a goodie basket or something like that where it's just old coins that have been dinged up, that are tarnished and milk spot or whatever. That could still be a great opportunity to get coins like eagles that have the beneficial aspect of a recognizable world coin, global coin that still has the beneficial factors beyond a generic round, but for extremely cheap. Just because it's an eagle doesn't mean it has to be a brilliant uncirculated eagle. It could be a dinged up, ugly eagle as well. The point is that it's an eagle, and if you're going to be trading or bartering or even selling it to someone, liquidity factors there, the recognizable aspect of the most popular coin in the world's there, and that could be a great option. So what do you think? Are you willing to, maybe trade some of your stack to eagles? Or are you willing to maybe start paying the premiums? Are you maybe going to stop focusing on brilliant uncirculated eagles and head more towards the coal silver? The eagles that do have milk spots that are tarnished, that have been in circulation. What do you think? It is a good point to make up. There's a reason why eagles were the most popular coins in the world, and I don't think it had as much to do with just the low premiums, but more to do with the advantages that come with that coin. And just because the premiums for these coins are extremely high right now doesn't mean you can't still find alternatives to get these coins cheaper without having to pay those huge premiums. For example, not getting BU Eagles. But even if you do, that could still play in your that could play in your favor later down the line in terms of liquidity. So it's a really controversial topic and can be contradicting at a lot of points, since I always say the Eagles are the worst coin to buy. But when you look deeper into it, that isn't necessarily true all the way, especially if you're trying to look at why you're investing into silver. And when you answer the question of why you're investing into silver, whether you're a trader, a barter, a coin collector, just to hedge against inflation, whatever the reason is, that could also determine if you think this question is a yes or no, or how you think yourself moving forwards would be purchasing these types of coins. Would you rather go the Eagle route? Would you rather just go 10, 20 ounce generic bars because you're looking at silver as just the metal content, like my local coin shop owner says, silver is silver? What is it? A lot of different options. There's no wrong way to buy. There's no wrong way to stack, but there are wrong ways to sell. What works for me might not work for you. What works for you might not work for me or the other guy. Someone buying Eagles, that might be perfect for them if they're a trader or a prepper, or they're buying it for XYZ reason. But maybe someone else, that's not the ideal way to stack, because they're going to be selling at a different point. Maybe in 20 years instead of 3 years, or maybe they're not a trader, or maybe they're not a prepper. Maybe they're doing it for this reason or that reason. Maybe they're a collector. There's so many different options, which I also do think what is one of the reasons that makes silver stacking so beautiful, is because it's so individualized. But that also means you have to remember, if you're in the comment section, you can't be telling someone they're doing it wrong, because there is no wrong way. Everyone has different financial situations, has different exit strategies, has different reasons they're buying and selling, is going to be selling to different places, buying at different prices, has more or less silver than people, going to be selling in maybe 30 years instead of 10 years, older or younger. I'm 30, so I'm not planning on selling for another 20, 30 years. Some people, maybe they're already retired and don't have 30, 40 years like I do. You see how it's all boiling down to your personal preference, and when it comes to that, you really can't tell someone else what they should be doing. I'm just throwing this controversial topic out because when my moderator texted me that, it really was like, you know what? That is true. There's reasons why we used to stack so many Eagles, and just because the premium is higher right now doesn't necessarily mean that it's still not a good investment, especially if you can get coal Eagles, or Eagles that are in a bin jar that aren't Bullion uncirculated, for cheaper. So anyways, I'm going to wrap this video up here. If you thought this video was educational, informational, at least entertaining, make sure to hit the like button. I'm going to have a lot more content coming out soon. I know I've been kind of slowing down on the videos. I'm going to pick back up. Sometimes it's good to do that. If you're a daily YouTuber, or if you're a YouTuber in general and you also make videos, take notes. I've been doing this since 2015. If you're trying to consistently pump out 2-3 videos a day, especially forcing it, it's not that's not the way to go. It will end up biting you in the butt. Yes, it's nice to grind, but you got to listen to your mind and your body. You got to know when to rest, take a break, because that will also start translating into your content if you're worn out and are forcing videos. Only make videos when you really want to. If you don't want to, then don't. Go do something else. So anyways, I'm going to wrap the video up here. Remember, if you want to purchase that deal where I'm offering Krugerrands, Britannias, Philharmonics, also backdated Maples, I think there's something else as well, at $4.75 over spot, send an email to info@milesfranklin.com. Let them know Silver Slayer sent you. That will also be benefiting me as well. They'll be supporting me as well. I'd appreciate that, and I know they'd love to hear from you. So yeah, thanks for tuning in. Let me know what you think about this topic as well. I'd love to hear from you. This was Silver Slayer. I'll see you guys soon. Peace.